break. The toll election season is taking. Some mental health experts say more Americans are suffering significant stress. News 8's Angelique Hockaday spoke to a local psychologist, and Angelique, you say this has affected people on both sides of the political divide, according to him?
Good morning. That's right. I asked our viewers on a Twitter poll how they felt, and just take a look at these numbers. 45% of the people, of the 83 people who responded, say they're experiencing election stress, and 9% say they know someone who is. Experts I spoke to say more of their patients are citing the election as an additional stressor to existing mental health issues. Now, Chris Chapello, a psychologist in Indianapolis, says while not a clinical term, election stress disorder was coined after the divided 2016 election. This year, there is the added uncertainty of the pandemic, healthcare, police brutality, which can cause chronic stress. Symptoms of election stress disorder include a sense of worry, irritability, feeling argumentative, and checking social media for the latest updates. Chris says our bodies like to feel good, so instead of turning to a temporary fix to cope, start with things you can control: voting, journaling, calling senators to make sure your voice is heard, and turning off notifications on your news feed so you're not carrying the burden of too much information.
I think the question is then, well, then what would you do with that information once you got it? Like, what's the plan? If all it does is that it just sits with you and there's nothing you can do with it because that's not your job, then I don't see how that's helpful.
Chris also says with 2 weeks until November 3rd, stressing right now about a possible outcome just isn't productive. She tells me it can lead to chronic sleep issues and even heart problems. As a reminder, there are several crisis hotlines available if you're feeling stress or anxiety, including Be Well Indiana. Simply call 211. Back to you.
All right, Angelique, thank you. It is 7:48.